Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Oh, yeah. How's everybody doing today? So beautiful here in Texas. Makes you just want to sit outside all day long. Hello, Miss Mary. Hi, Christine. Hi, Kim. Thank you for coming. If y'all would help me share this out, I appreciate it. And welcome in. Oh, I want to see what my letters look like here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Letters look like here. So, what's everybody up to today? I have been destashing this week, and so I've got another stack of paper beside me. Got a bin of Handmades. I've got a bin of fabric, 2 bins of fabric. Oh, Mary, come to the front of the room, please. So, last week you asked me for a purple bundle. So I made a purple bundle for you. Is this acceptable? It's got organza, lace, embroidery, satin, eyelet, more lace, bling, filet crochet, and fabric. If that's okay, let me know. That was 12. And then you asked me to pick you up a red book that I sold last week. And they had one. And so I picked it up. It's brand new from Creative Memories. If that's acceptable, I believe it was $3. You can let me know if you're even here anymore. Breaking leaves, now making a journal. Woohoo! That's good. So I had to show Miss Mary that whenever she comes back, she can let me know if she wants it. All right. I bet it's so pretty out. I went out to copy dye some paper this morning, and it's like, oh, I want to stay out here. Get my vitamin D in. Hello, Miss Dawn. Thanks for coming. So, Mary, you can let me know if those are acceptable, or if not, I'll just put them back up for sale. So, let's get started. I know a lot of people aren't here yet, but maybe y'all can help me share this out. This is bias tape. And what I do with bias tape is I use it for page edges, where you can just put it on the edge of your page and it makes a really cool fabric border. Also, this bias tape is really thin, like almost like a seam binding thin. And you can unfold it and iron it out and have that 1.5-inch stuff. Okay, I'll show you again. So anyway, that's bias tape. Last week, Mary, you asked me for a purple bundle, and so I made you one. If this is acceptable with you, it has doilies, it has organza, lace, embroidery, satin, eyelet, more lace, bling, filet crochet, and fabric. If that's okay, it was 12. And then you asked me to pick you up a red book, and I did, and it's that Creative Memories book, brand new in the box. It was 3, I think. If that was okay, let me know. So I'm glad I went back because that was the last one they had in red. Okay. So glad to do that for you. No problem. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know what you're going to do with it, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome. As an ephemera book or just anything. All right. So that goes to Miss Mary. All right. So we were back on bias tape, black bias tape. It's going to be 25 cents a yard because I got a good deal. And when I get a good deal, y'all get a good deal. But you can use it to make ruffles. You can iron it out, of course. It's black. Or you can put it as page edges, like this. It folded over your page, and voila, you got a cool page edge. It's very versatile. It's bias tape for quilting. So basically, it's 2 pieces of fabric that are folded in half. So see how you can put it on a page edge. Like that. So anyway, they're 25 cents a yard. It's just cool stuff. Mary gets what I'm talking about, right? Yep, it's cool stuff for sure. Even if black is not your color, a little bit of black and everything you do grounds it, makes it really pretty. So let's put that over here. And I don't know what happened this week. Somehow I got out there and I dyed doilies, paper doilies. And so I've got spring green. These are the French doilies. So I've got the French doilies, the embossed doilies, and then this beautiful blue, robin's egg blue embossed. So yeah, I don't know. I just was doing stuff and I stuck those in there and hey, they came out. What do you know? They're 50 cents a piece. And this is the French one, the little 3-inch, 4-inch. It's green. And this is the embossed one. And then this is the embossed blue. If you want any of those colorful springtime doilies. All right, let's bring it down to 25 cents because, I don't need them. Y'all can have them. 25 cents a piece. I think that's what I meant to say instead of 50 cents anyway. They're just springtime colors. And if nobody wants any, that's fine too. All right. Green and blue. Okay. Mary for 2 blue. Okay. All right, I've got a round of buttons here that we're going to do real fast. They're $1 a bag. Most of them have 9 to 12 buttons. There might be a couple exceptions, but I will let you know. So A is these teal buttons in different sizes. B are teal buttons. C are black little buttons. D are 4 of these large black buttons, which are great for closures. E are these 2 shades of pearl pink buttons with a shank. F are these pink buttons. You get this kind the hearts, the medium size, and the large square. And that's for all of them. And then G are these pink buttons. They're kind of marbleized. And H are these green small buttons. And I are these lime green, kind of a yellow green, different sizes. $1 each. So let me write down what Dawn said. Dawn said 3 of the green and 12 of the blue. Gotcha. Thank you, Miss Dawn. All right. Mary for D. Mary, I think we have the same brain. We think the same. Kim for F. That's your color, Kim. Mary for B. And H. Anyone else want some buttons? These are really nice. They're kind of a marbly color. Uh-oh. All right, thanks for looking. So I've got these stamps. It says it's from Teresa Collins. Dawn for Chi. Chi was some marble ones, Dawn? Yes. That. Be sure you're on live, Dawn. You're kind of lagging behind. I think you have a... hi, Jameen. I think you have a lag. Okay, this is Teresa Collins, Christmas stamps. It's got this beautiful motif is why I bought it. A home, the holly, family, Merry Christmas, a label. I love the labels. And then music notes down here. And I'll do that for $1 for the first me. It's very versatile because of the music notes and this and the labels that you can use at any time of year. All right, Dawn, it's yours. Thank you. I also have these gorgeousness. Let's see. Okay. I forgot to look. See how many I have these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 9. 10. I have 10 of these. And they're this beautiful card. It's got this really beautiful cutout on this robin's egg blue card. So it's blank, but I figured you could use the card in your journal and this card in your journal as well. Or you could just mail it to somebody you love. And they're 50 cents each, and I have 10. Nobody? I thought they were beautiful. Dawn for 3. I love them. I love the cutout. Okay. Kim for 2. Okay. It's a good color. All right, let me put that over there. Thank you, girls. All right, next I have, what else is on my desk? I try to clean off my desk first. I had these little jars of buttons. these are mother of pearl pearlized buttons, and you get a little doily. I want to say there's over 30 in there. I have 2 of that, and then I have these, which are purple and green. They're very Tim Holtzy colors. And I was selling these for $4. I'm going to do them for $3 today. If anybody wants those buttons, let me know. Kim for A. Mary for B. Thank you, girls. I have 1 pearl left. White pearl buttons. Always handy. So I'll stick that over there. Is there everything else on my desk? Okay. Let's go on then. All right. First of all, okay. There was one more thing. I have these tobacco cards. And they're going to be 2 for $1.50 or 75 cents a piece. Let's just do that. This is a beautiful mallard, and it's a really cool one. It has a black and white head, and there's another mallard back there. This is a woodcock. A woodcock. It's 1931. 1931 tobacco cards. This is a widgeon. A widgeon. This is a red-crested pochard. This is a swan, a gaggle of swans. That's E. This is a dotterel, some kind of bird. This is a ruby sheldrake. Oh, it's upside down. It's a beautiful bird. This is a great snipe. And I is a common snipe. So I'm going to do these for 75 cents a piece. Oh, let me get up and get a couple bags. Mary for D, E, and G. Thanks, Mary. Anybody else? Okay, I'm going to put them up in order. So if anybody comes in, I'll be able to serve. All right. Okay. All right, let's get to the bucket. To the bucket. Here we go. These are large pieces of fabric. They were curtains, and they have white and pink flowers and yellow flowers. And you're going to get the whole thing. And I have 2 of those. That's A. B is this blue and white check It's a large piece. It's about a yard long, but it's narrow. And that is B. C is this fuchsia pink. It's a beautiful fat quarter of this pink. And then D is this yellow check. It's also narrow, but over a yard long. And then E is this purple. It's also a yard long by 9 inches. So I think it's 9 inches, 8 inches. So it's like a quarter of a yard is what these are. That's dark, deep purple. That is E. And F over here is this beautiful coral color, quarter of a yard. It feels like linen. It's very soft and silky. That is F. And let me see if, can I get any more on? No, that's it. Okay, $1. Dollar, make you holler. D for Miss Mary. And E. 2 colors she's working with now. Anybody else? Dawn for C. Thank you, Dawn. B is cotton. Yes, ma'am. They're all cotton. I'll tell you if it's not. Good for a springtime journal. Okay. Does anybody want that? Okay. Awesome. Then I've got a baby blue cotton. It's a fat quarter size. I've got this beautiful fat quarter of coral. B. You had in B. Oh, what did I give you, Dawn? Oh, I gave you D. Oh, did you get D also? Let me look. Dawn said C. I gave you C, and then you came in for B. Okay, gotcha, Dawn. Thanks for clarifying. I missed that. The old scrolling thing. I gotcha. All right. Then I have this. It's a large piece of fabric. The reason why I got it is because I take these little bits that I like and I cut them and use them in snippets and quilts and stuff. This is all ducks. It's to make a pillow. But I loved the color of the background fabric, so I didn't care what the ducks looked like. I wanted all this, the flowers, and the little ducks you can use in your journals. And it's double-sided. You have 2 sides to work with. So that is C. And then D is this brown plaid check. E is this cranberry red. It's a fat quarter size. It's a red. What am I at? E, A, B, C, D, E. And then F is this mustard yellow, and it's one of those quarter of a yard things. And it has this really weird hem on the end, and it's sewn. Look. Isn't that odd? So be aware it's got that sewn end. I don't know why, but it was very cool, so I left it. No, it's about, it's more like 7 inches by a yard. But anyway, A, B, C, D, E, F, and that is mustard, and that's $1. Hey, Lori. Mary for F. Did you get your fabric? Does anybody else want any? Let's see. Kim for C. Baby blue, coral, brown check, and red. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get to it. Okay. Let me do some paper goods now. So I've got these folders. They're not folders. They're dividers. Whoops. The old antique green heavy duty dividers. I don't know. I kept them because I was going to make a journal. Or they're sturdy. They are 15, almost 15 by 9.5. But they're awesome for lots of different things. Tags, journal covers. They're beautiful green. They're going to be $1 a piece. What did I write? $1 each. And I imagine they're from the 50s. I've never seen them before. You see how heavy they are. They're very sturdy. It's like double or triple what a normal cardstock is. Kim for 4. Awesome. So much you could get like 5 tags out of it, 2 journal covers. It's a lot, and it's very thick. Okay. Alrighty, we'll come back to that. Okay, let's see what else I've got. I was going through my paper goods, and I have a lot of shorthand. I have 2 different kinds. I have the shorthand dictionary, which has this beautiful focus. It's got the shorthand and then the word. And then I've got the regular Greg shorthand from 1931. Hey, Big Mama. So I'm going to reduce these to $2 today. There's 10 sheets. You have the dictionary, I only have 2 of, and then the 1931 shorthand. They're reduced to $2 today. $2. Jameen? A for Kim. A for Kim. Do you want A and B or just A? I'm not sure what the N means. Anybody else? Oh, B. Okay. All right. Anybody else? Shorthand. Did I miss anybody? Nope. Okay. Thank you, girls. All right. Also, I was destashing And I found I had a lot of them. Okay, Christine, I'm out of the dictionary, but I'll get the other one for you. Thank you, Christine. Okay, I have these little tiny craft envelopes. So this A is the tiny little craft envelope. It is 4 1/4 by 2 1/2. The B is tinier, smaller. It is 3 1/2 by 2 1/4. And I was selling them 10 for $1. I'm gonna do them. I need them to go away. 15 for $1. Yeah. I need them to go away. Mary for one of each. Trying to clean out a couple buckets that I haven't been in a year. Paper goods. I'm more into what you're going to see here in a minute. Dawn, you want one of each, or what's the me? The me. I'll put you down for one of each until you tell me. All right, thank you, hon. These are also very handy to put in your journals, like glue it in, and then you have a little pocket. They're great to put stuff in. You know, I don't know, but Sandy, Big Mama, can tell you how she uses them. But great for tags to put in there, stuff like that. Come on, girls, I need about one more person to buy it, and then I'll be in there. There'll be enough for me to clean house. All right, thank you, everyone. All right, so we got those. I have this this is a table runner, and it's dark red. It's like a brick red, and it's this beautiful weave dark brick red. I'm gonna sell it for what I paid for it, and that was $3. It's a very, very large brick red table runner. If anybody wants it, it needs to go away. Oh, that's a cool idea. On the back of a tag. It's a beautiful brick red, and it has a little bit of olive in there. Nobody wants it. Okay. What else? My paper goods here. Okay, let's go to vellum. Well, acetate first. So this is clear covers, which is just basically 8 1/2 by 11 acetate. It's a nice weight, and I've got 50 pages, so I can share. This is great for shaker cards, for okay, Big Mama, to put on your journals and stuff. All right, thank you, hon. And so they're going to be 50 cents a page for this clear acetate. It has these on the edge. You could crochet through those. Where's my paper? See? Well, that doesn't help. I need something dark. I will. It's got those little indentions, you know. And you could crochet through that. You could weave ribbon through that. Wouldn't that look cool? Anyway. No one wants clear acetate? Okay. I'll put that down there. I'll show it later. So I got this 2 packs of doilies. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 sizes. So does this one, and they're $1 a piece. I just don't need these, and I don't want the big ones. And you can cut them up, use them. They have little roses all over the edges. Packs of doilies. Paper doilies. Dawn for one. It's a good deal. Anybody else want the last one? Okay. So, look what I have. Looky, looky. I was blessed this week because at my local thrift store, they had 2 kinds of old ticking. Okay, Sandy. They had the black and white and the red and white. I couldn't believe it. OMG. No, not black, blue. Hi, Robin. So I was really blessed. I've been, this is the old ticking where it's the same on both sides. This was a tablecloth, the red. So I cut it in 12 by 12 sheets. This was an old pair of overalls, believe it or not. Yeah. So they're going to be like 12 by, what did I decide they were? They were 9 by 22. This is that old, really soft, old ticking. Yeah. So I have a bunch of each. They're $5 a piece. I had to pay up for the overalls, but I know that those overalls probably were worth about $50. And this red ticking tablecloth was like, oh my God. This is the stuff you want. As we speak, I am making some dangles out of this. So I hope y'all enjoy it. So let's see. Let me make a list. That would be easier. Jameen wants an A. Kim wants an A. Robin wants an A. But look at this blue. It's stunning. Girls, come on. Anybody else? I know, wouldn't it? Wait till you see the railroad stuff I've made, Miss Sandy. I don't know if you've seen it, or Robin, because y'all haven't been here in the last couple of weeks, but girl, I had made some railroad stuff like crazy. All right. Then I have this quilt. Isn't it beautiful? This is the front side. It's got these orange little bouquets. And this is the back side. And it's very heavily quilted. And it's got this beautiful border on the edge. Make a gorgeous journal cover, tag, snippet, whatever. And they're going to be $4 a piece. I love them. Little flower bouquets. Very soft, very gorgeous. Where's Memes? Mimi, she would love this. That's her color. That's my color too, but we have the same color love. I love orange. All right, I'll keep those. No worries. Next, is there anyone who needs any knitting? Now, this is not the kind of knitting I sold the other day. This is a thicker knitting. The one I sold the other day is thin, which you got, Mary. This is the stiffer kind, which will hold up if you want to make tags and tie it at the top of a tag or dangles. This holds. It's from a wedding dress I purchased recently. Oh, hi, Carolyn. You might want to scroll back. I showed ticking, tobacco cards, acetate, paper doilies, all kinds of good stuff. So anyway, I'm going to do this whole bundle of this thicker netting for tulle for $2 if anybody would like it. Miss Mary. Thank you, Miss Mary. All right. So speaking of wedding dress, I got the most beautiful wedding dress this week. Lord, it was really good to me. And it had these beautiful appliques on them. Well, it's stuck to there. Why is it stuck? How weird. I must have spilt glue on it. Yep. Anyway, this is the motif. It's got the big flower with pearls and sequins and these floral things coming up, leaves. It's on satin. Of course, what I did with all mine is I glued the back to secure all the pearls and sequins, and then I just cut the satin. I fussy cutted it all around, and then I cut it up. I don't leave anything whole. But look how pretty it is. Oh, wow. Yeah. So these are going to be $2 a piece. I did pay up for this wedding dress, but it had a lot of appliques on it, so I didn't mind paying up for it. But these are gorgeous. Mary Carolyn times 4. Anyone else? Thank you, ladies. I'm going to put those over here. Carolyn, I showed paper doilies in robin's egg blue and green that are embossed, and then the French paper doilies. These were $1/4 a piece if you want any of those. I showed these cards with the beautiful cutout. They're blue. They're 2 pieces for 50 cents. Showed those. Just trying to keep you caught up. Then I was going through my stash and I found I had this lace. This is beautiful navy blue lace. It's all embroidered. Let me move out of the way. Look how pretty. Hi, Christine. Welcome. How are you doing, lady? That's another design. So they're going to be $2 a piece. They're 12 by 12 squares. Okay. Mary wants 2 of the cards. Okay, Carolyn wants 2 cards. Got it. So these are the navy blue laces. Aren't they beautiful? Some will have the cross design. Some will have, the flower design. They're 12 by 12 squares. I just made a mess of this. Totally. Okay. Okay, and we're doing the lace. So lace, $2. So let me go up. Okay, there was Mary, and then Big Mama wants 2 of the laces. I'll give you 2 different kinds. Mary wants 2 different kinds. Carolyn wants 2 different kinds. I like navy. I use it a lot in what I do. Okay. Dawn wants 1. Isn't it beautiful? Very pretty. Anybody else? I have 12, so I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 5 left. If anybody wants any. 5 left. Thanks for looking. One of each kind? Sure. Oh, look at all the blue schmutz off my table. All right. Next, I was just messing around and I made 3 little snippets. This was in my brain, so I had to get it out. I woke up and I said, you know, I haven't done a snippet in a long time, but I don't want to do a yard snippet because I have trouble personally cutting up my snippets. I said, but what if I made one to fit on a journal page? So what if I did that? I made a 6-inch snippet. So if you wanted to cut it, you could. If you wanted to put it on an envelope, or if you wanted to put it on a page, you could do that. So that's what I did. I made some, and this is all beaded applique. This one is pink and white. It's got buttons, it's got organza, it's got tulle, flowers, old vintage appliques, rolled roses, sequins. I don't know if you can see how beautiful and airy it is. It just does not do it justice. This one has a little bit of color, but mostly white. It's got yellows, blues, and pinks. It's also got pearls and beadwork and buttons and ruffled satin. This one is a beauty. It's got these embroidered flowers, pearls in embroidery, organza, satin running through it, this vintage applique, rolled roses, flowers. So thank you. And those are 5 apiece if anybody wants those little things that were in my brain. You know, the blue legs. I need to put that on. Okay. Something in my brain. All right. Well, thank you, girls. Kim for a C. Wow, I thought you would take the pink one, Kim. But that's good. Carolyn wants it. Thanks, ladies. Carolyn. Oh, Carolyn, did you get to see the appliques? Yeah, you did. You saw those. Okay. So anyway, I have 1 left if you want to get one of my beadwork beads and satin and organza. And they're on muslin. Kim? Okay. Thanks, Kim. They're a beauty. And when I finished them, I go, that's why it was in my brain, because it's so pretty. You know, the Lord, I don't know about you, but the Lord speaks to me that way. Okay, then another thing that's been in my brain is tassels, but not just your ordinary tassel. I can't do anything ordinary. This has been on my mind for some time. So what I wanted to do, I make this button fringe trim, okay? And so what I thought I wanted to do was make tassels out of pearls and lace and sari ribbon and fibers, and put my button trim on it also. So that is B is the cream. It has your button trim, all of your lace and pearls and fibers. And there's my button trim on there. I've never sold my button trim, so y'all probably have never seen it. And then I had in my mind I wanted to do a vintage looking dangle because I've been doing a lot of vintage lately. So there's my vintage button trim. And this one just had all the blacks and rust and cream, little touch of cream to lighten it up, but a lot of browns and rust and stuff. So those are my button dangles, tassels. They are 6 a piece. A and B for Kim. Thanks, girls. Let me grab a bag, Kim. So I don't have to put it on your work. Oh, right, got it. Thank you. Thanks for liking them. Yeah, that was also something in my brain. Whoopsie. Better stick that inside because it didn't stick. All right, I got Kim. Then, hey, Janine, welcome in. Janine wants a C. And Carolyn wants an A and a B. Whoopsie, Carolyn. All right, and then Christine Joyce for B. Did I get everybody? I didn't miss anybody, did I? All right, thanks so much. I appreciate that. Another C for Janine. Got it. All right. Let me show you why I made those. Let me show you these. Oh, another A for Kim. Gotcha. I got one rusty one left. I made snippet cards, journaling cards. Not snippet. Yeah, they are snippets, but they are scripture snippets. You know, we live in a rough time, and I think we all need a little uplift. And I thought, let's bring beauty to our journals with a good message. And so I made these before, sold out immediately. And I thought, with Easter coming up, let's make them again. These are my scripture snippets. They're gorgeous. They came out so beautiful. This one says, "Lo, I am with you all your appointed days," Matthew 28. This is, "Let us run with patience." I hope you like them. This one is just stunning. It says, "If thou can believe, all things are possible to him who believe." And as far as I know, I'm the only one who's ever done this, because using scripture, don't know why. I thought it was common, but I looked it up on YouTube and Pinterest, and I couldn't find anybody who did it. "Be still and know I'm God." But I think we should put our faith in our journals. "I will declare that the love stands firm, that will establish your faithfulness in heaven itself." That's a beautiful one. F is this purple. It's a gorgeous one. "Nothing shall be impossible to you." It's all embroidered. And those are $2. I hope you like them. because I kind of went crazy and made a bunch out of them. Kim for B. Thanks, Kim. All right. Let's go back up. Carolyn for C, D, and E. Let's give her C for Carolyn. Janine for F. Thanks, Janine. And Jameen for A. Thanks, Jameen. And Dawn loves them. Great. E for Dawn. Thanks, Dawn. Let me get you a bag. And Christine Joyce, C is gone. I have D left. Who wants the D? This was Dawn. I gotta go back up. Dawn. Let me go back up, Carolyn, and make sure that Carolyn got it. Okay. Thanks, everyone. All right. You want to see another round? Or let me show you the other thing. I want to show Big Mama what I've been making. All of y'all, but she has to leave probably soon for family. I want to show her. Okay, let me see. I've got flinch cards. If anybody needs flinch cards, they're 3 for $1. They have numbers on them. These are from 1930s. And $1, 3 for $1 flinch cards. And I'll make a list. Jameen for 2. Carolyn for 2. Oh, Big Mama, I have a box. I have a box of them. Why don't you, Sandy, why don't you tell me how many you want? Do I have an 11? I'm sure there's an 11 in here. Kim, you want me to put your name on an 11? I'm sure there is. There's every number. Kim for an 11. Tammy, hi. Okay. I will let you know. Thank you, Sandy. Anybody else want the flinch cards? They're wonderful. Just wonderful. I got you, Mary. I got you for 2 sets. Thank you, girls. All right, flinch cards. Got it. Mary, Tammy, you missed a lot of good stuff, so I want to... Okay, these are what I wanted to... Oh, Carolyn, you want to... Yeah, I got you, Carolyn, already. These are what I've been doing, the vintage style, and ergo the tassels, and it was stuff like that. And I was asked to repeat them because I sold out the first show. So what these are I always need a piece of paper, which I never have. So if you have your page in your journal, you just glue it in and it flips out and you have a pocket. And So this is A, the beautiful little girl with rust appliques and vintage lace. This is B, also using my rust, and this is a gorgeous, kind of a really dark, some of my sewn bits. B. Here's a beautiful little girl with a silk and a ruffle that's coffee dyed. So these are all flip outs. And then these are my train girls. Big Mama, look. I did a whole series of women waiting for a train. They turned out so pretty. This is olive green with this ratty tatty tablecloth that I use. Some of my sewn bits and coffee dyed. Here is another lady waiting for a train, and it's got this beautiful blue fabric that matches her dress. Some rust fabric down here. It's like an emerald, her dress, and that's where I pulled the colors from. And those are $3. Very fun to make. I kind of had a blast with those. Did I put it in? I guess not. 3, go. All right. Yeah, a lot of you missed the trains, I think, because they went so fast. I didn't get a chance to and I'm really grateful that they went. But, so Big Mama for E. Mary for one of the train girls. That would be D. Dawn, D is gone. Carolyn for C. Janine for A. And what's left is B, which is this girl who's so pretty. All rust and sewn bits and rust fabric. That is B. Thanks, ladies. Pass to Dawn, a gift from me. Well, Carolyn already got it. Sorry, honey. There's more coming. I know y'all like this one turned out spectacular. I just have to say, it's also a flip out, but I used my rusted appliques that have rusted pearls, and it looks like they came off of her dress, and there's rusted lace, and down here is a rusted applique, more rusted lace, and some ticking. Here is the same girl with this word blessings. I used all rust fabric and embroidery. This girl has this beautiful velvet, like I ruffled. It's a dark chocolate brown and then black and the rusted appliques. This one is all rust, rusted doily, rust flowers, a rust colored ruffle on the end. And those are 3. I dove deep into my rust bin. I dove deep. I love my rust bin. It was so fun. And then I have something new for you this week. I have to find them. Gotta leave. Oh no, Mary. Oh, y'all are so wonderful. Janine for A. Mary, don't leave. Christine Joyce for C. Oh, I didn't put a B down. Oh well. Carolyn didn't have an A. Janine for a D. Christine, you got it. So all I have left is the rust one. And then this is what I did different this week. I made these beautiful rose cards, and these are page embellishments, and these are something I made a long time ago, and they sold so quickly, I don't think anybody got to see them, but you put them on your page as a page embellishment. They're using tobacco cards, pink roses, beaded appliques, pearl applique down here, some beautiful tulle bows, and tobacco cards. They're all the same. Might be a little difference in the roses, but not much. They're all pretty much the same, and they're 3. And I did this because I don't think anybody got to see them after that first show. They went like, phew, gone. So I thought, because spring is here, let's make some more. Carolyn wants one. Janine wants one. Kim wants one. I have 3 left. Hi, Patty Rose. How are you? Patty Rose wants one. Oh, yes, I did. Anybody else? I have 2 left. Beautiful page embellishments. All right, put those over there. Let me do a quick, sweet recap. Where did I put it? I'm going to do a recap, and I can't find what I was going to recap. Oh, here it is. Just to recap, I have shown 2 kinds of ticking, the blue and the red. If you missed it, they're $5 for 12. Excuse me, I lost my voice. So if you want really old ticking, I did show that earlier. Red ticking and blue ticking. I better get a sip of water. Where's my water? There it is. Okay. Next. Does anybody need any of these large Pentaflex folders for journal making? I have all the colors, and what I'll probably do is take the metal out to ship. Oh, I can't. Can I? Oh, bummer. Okay. I might, because that's going to puncture your bag. I could cut them off, but you're going to have to tell me if you want me to cut it off or somehow ship it with the pointy thing. But anyway, I have all these different colors. And if you want a specific color, let me know. I'm going to do them for 50 cents a piece. And whatever I don't sell, I'm going to bring to my retreat. Journal covers galore. There's orange, yellow, green, blue, burgundy, red. Masterboards, tags, journals. The gamut. Does anybody want those? I don't see anybody. Okay. Another thing I wanted to destash was these Delinator. Janine wants 4 orange. Janine wants 4 orange and yellow. You want me to cut the metal off or leave it? Okay, and Patty Rose wants all, no yellow or brown. Okay. If I got that wrong, let me know. My next question is, you want me to cut off? Well, if you bought several, I can put bubble wrap around that, so leave it. Okay, good. I'll just bubble wrap around it. So anyway, here we are, Delinator packs. The Delinator packs were 10 pages of this 1930. Let me find the one that had the date on it. There were 10 pages. One was a woman, and the rest are all writing. I don't know where it is. Lord have mercy. It was like 1835. It's probably got a date on here. 1891. There it is. Delinator packs. I did them. I want to say they were $4 or $5, but I'm going to do them for $3 today. Okay, yeah, sure, no problem. Got it. Delinator packs. Jean Anderson for 5 of them. Carolyn Clark for 1. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6. Anybody else? Okay, they're gone. Thank you, girls. All right, I have these vellum envelopes, A and B. I have this one, which is a vellum 8.5-inch square, and I have this vellum envelope, which is an 8.5-inch. How can that be an 8.5-inch? 6.5-inch square. They're all vellum. 50 cents a piece, vellum envelopes. Okay, I will. Thank you. Have a great day. Thanks for coming. See you soon. Carolyn Clark for 3 each. Let me do this. Kim for 3B. Janine for 4B. Christine Joyce for 3A. And I only have 3A, so I know, I'm so happy. Tammy wants 4B. I'll give you one of these, Janine, so at least you have one. All right, thanks, girls. Vellum. Now, in case you missed it, I take that back. I do have more of those big ones. So I'm going to put you down for that. Found another pack of them. 4 for Janine. I'm just trying to get through this paper here. I found I had a lot of craft envelopes. I just showed the very tiny ones. I have the large craft, the legal size craft, and the 6x9. So these are the 12-inch by 5-inch craft envelopes. These are the legal size craft envelopes and the 6x9, A, B, or C. And I'll do them for 50 cents a piece. Go. Hey, Rita, welcome. Nice to see you, honey bun. Oh. All right. Come on, girls. Buy me out of craft envelopes. Janine for $3 each. All right, nobody else wants any, so okay, I guess I'll still be in the craft envelope business. Then there was one pack of doilies left. Oh, this has just, these two only have the big 12-inch. They're $1. Nobody wants those big 12-inch doilies? Janine wants 4 each. Okay. Thank you, girl. All right, then I had these, and I've never used them. I bought them from someone. I think it was Johnny. These are something. They're in Japanese or Chinese, and they're cards. Yeah. They have the symbol on the back, see? And what it is. I thought they were cool. I've never used them. So they're $1 a bag. I should use them in collage, but I just hadn't done it. Had I seen the other side, I probably would have, but anyway, they're out there. Janine and Robin. Thanks, girls. Then down here, I showed this earlier. I have these, I guess so. I have these Clearview cover acetate with the little punch holes in the, you can't see it. Punch holes. I need something black. Anyway, if you need acetate for any reason, and you can also crochet or weave ribbon in those, they were 50 cents a piece, and I have 50 of them. Acetate. Plenty of acetate. Carolyn for 4. Thank you, Carolyn. Christine for 4. All right. Thank you, girls. I have these invitations that were MAP, New Direction, 8 cards and envelopes. That's A. I have this bag of legal size envelopes to alter. That's B. I have, these are really a cool size envelope. They're 10.5 by 7.5, and there are 4 of them. That is C. These are all $1. Destash. Woohoo! Robin. Christine. Thank you, girls, for helping me destash. And Janine. Thank you, girls. All right, next, what was left is paper packs. So I had a 62-piece foreign language pack and it was $5. And I'm going to put it down to 4 today. You saw already the shorthand. We marked that down to $2 in case anybody missed it. Okay, Rita. I had a pack of rag paper from the 18 and 1700s. That was C. It was $14. I have 5 folios of this Japanese wood block from the 1800s. That was $5. A is 4, B is 2, C is 14, D is 5. I'm just going to put go. Rita for the D. Thanks, Rita. Christine Joyce for 2 shorthand. You got it. Got it? Carolyn for 1 each, A and B. I only got one of this, so Carolyn, and Carolyn wants a B. Thank you, Carolyn. And anyone else for the shorthand or the rag paper? Then I had one of these 1951 vintage dictionary, 20 pages, $2. And then I had this, then this is a 1811 deckled French rag paper, 5 folios for $5. And that's go. Janine, I don't see you. Let me look up. Oh, there you are, right under me. Wow, I missed that totally. Okay, let me back up. Back up. Let me give you the foreign language, so at least you get something. We'll share because Carolyn got another one. Okay. I see you now. That must have just popped in there. And there's my go. And Carolyn wants what? A from this round. And she wants the C from the last round. Okay. That was the rag paper for 14. Right. And then I have this rag paper from 1811 left. Anybody want that? And I got you a shorthand, Janine. B from the last one. All right, thanks, girls. Thank you so much. No one for that. I have a cupcake pack of 20 doilies. Does anybody want it for $5? I got you a shorthand already, hon. And then we're gonna finish up. I haven't even finished one box. I'm still trying to get through this box. Okay. Janine, okay. Let's finish off the snippets, shall we? And then I have another beautiful thing. These are my scripture snippets. You are the light of the world. Gorgeous. This one has faith, and that whatever you ask for in prayer is granted unto you, and you will find it that it will be. C is the law of the Lord is perfect, reviving the soul. D is coffee dyed, and it's got my little torn tablecloth. A new command I give you to love one another. E is it is written, the righteous will live by faith. It's very fluffy and lacy. F is beautiful. Thy rod and thy staff shall comfort me. Oh, that's so pretty. F, where'd my G go? G is another coffee dyed with my sewn bits. And this one says, may the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, oh God. $2. Thanks for loving these, girls, because I have a lot of handmaids this week. I have really got my handmade bucket over here flowing to the brim. So stick around if you like my handmaids. So it's going fast. So I see Dawn for B. Thank you, Miss Dawn. Janine for C. Let's do that. Dawn. Janine for C. Patty Rose for C and B are gone. A for Patty Rose. Patty Rose, do you have a bag? No. Let me get Patty Rose a bag. I've got satin, I've got ticking, I've got tablecloths, I've got so many things. All right, here we go. Now I got a bag for you. Next is Carolyn for D. And Dawn for G. And look, I made scripture snippets. Rita, isn't that cool? Nobody's ever done that, I don't think. Christine for, none of those are available. So let me go back up. We have E and F. So here we go. F goes to Dawn. And E goes to Patty Rose. Thank you, ladies, so much. All right, where's the rest? Here's the leftovers. I did a beautiful green one. It says, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. Another coffee dyed one. Cast all your care on him, for he careth for you. Here's a beautiful pink one. Be careful for nothing but prayer, pray in everything. Here is a beautiful one. It's let my house be a house of prayer and a happy home. I don't think that's scripture. That's something else. This is a peach one, and it's but my God shall richly supply all your needs according to his riches and glory. What was fun is that now I kind of remembered, Christine says I wanted E, but I had to go up and down. Everybody got one, and then I went up and I did it again. That's how that works. So everybody put your favorite in first, is what I'm trying to say. Humble yourselves before the Lord and he will lift you up. That's a yellow one. I can always make you more, Christine. You know, like Carolyn did, she ordered a bunch of them. So if you want to order more of one color, you can always ask me. This is a beautiful blue one. This says, rest in the Lord and be patient with, and wait patiently on him. And they're $2. And so I just want to put that out there. If any of y'all want me to make you, 25, 30 of them, let me know. I don't mind making them for you. You just got to let me know. Okay? I want you to be happy with what you get, and I'm trying to be fair, so everybody starts with getting one. All right, Christine, you came in first. Yay! B for Christine. There you go, honey. I really enjoyed making these, so if y'all ever want me to make you more, let me know. All right, Janine for F. I knew it. Where's she at, Janine? Like, all right, and then Dawn for B. B is gone, Dawn. Patty Rose for F. F is gone. B is gone. Let's give her D for Patty Rose. And Carolyn wants A. And Dawn, I would like you to make a B for me. Oh my God. Wow. I don't even know what B looked like and who got B. I can't duplicate. Let's put it that way. There's no way I can do two things the same. I just don't do that. I'm an artist. I can't. And I don't have the same scripture probably. Some things I can duplicate. Some things are impossible. Yeah. All right. So let me go back up. We're at the bottom of the list. I have C, E, and G. So it looks like Janine wants E. C and G. That would be Carolyn Clark. Okay. I have just a few left. Is there anything too hard for the Lord? Let us offer a sacrifice of praise unto God. And this beautiful blue and green one, it says, a cheerful heart doth good as a medicine. And that's it. That's all for them. Thank you, everybody, for loving them. Well, you know, I can't do two of one thing. I don't have the supplies, and my brain doesn't work that way. Each one is a different work of art. I hope y'all understand. I'm not Debbie Ham. I can't do like 10 of one thing and make them all come out the same. I don't do that. Okay, Carolyn, I see you, honey bun. All right, next. Anybody needs satin? I have this big bundle of white satin from that wedding dress, and I will let it go for $3. Yeah, all mass make, but they'll all be different. White satin, and they're great for flowers or backgrounds or all kinds of things. It's a big bundle of white satin from that wedding dress. Carolyn, okay. Thank you, ma'am. Then I did something different. I made these coffee dyed fabric, and I'm still learning, so I hope y'all like them. This one didn't come out as clean on all sides. It has some speckling of the white, but it's got the flower pattern on it. That is A. B is this one, and it turned out looking more grungy than it did the pattern, which is the doily. And that is B. And this one turned out pretty. This is the flower. There is a little, yeah, oh, that's the letter under there. But see how pretty they would. I used this inside of a basket that I made. I made a box, and it really looks good. So A, B, or C, and they're 5. Did you get my email from last week? I wanted to add. Yes, I did, and I did. Thank you, ma'am. And I emailed you like 3 times, but it kept bouncing back as non-deliverable. So I texted Penny and I said, please tell Tammy I got her message. I don't know if she let you know, but yeah, I got it, but I can't email you for some reason. It keeps bouncing back. Isn't that weird? So you might check with your carrier, or I don't know, something. Janine wants A. Thanks, Janine. B and C are available. Oh, I'll pray for her. Dawn for C. Thanks, Dawn. Y'all like those? I'll make more. And I probably will get a lot better at it. I'll get better. Trust me. All right, this is something different, but they were just too wonderful to pass up. So I know y'all have been in the hospital before. And you know, in the hospital they have these cotton blankets that they put on you. Personally, I love those things because they keep you warm and they keep you cool. Well, I found two brand new cotton blankets for a twin size. And I bought them because I love these cotton things. And even if I don't have a twin bed, if I'm sitting in the chair and I'm cold, this is perfect for any weather because you keep cool, you keep warm. It's a wonderful thing. I don't know if anybody wants them. If you don't, that's fine. But I'm asking $6 a piece, and I have two of them, and they're beautiful. Cotton blanket. If you like those hospital cotton blankets, you don't have to go to the hospital to get one. Please don't go to the hospital to get one. I found these and they're gorgeous. I know they're so wonderful for put it by your chair. Yeah, it's white. Put it on your chair and just snuggle with it at night. Oh my God, they're wonderful. Thanks, Carolyn. Yeah, it's white. Anybody else want the last one? Patty? Okay. Thanks, girls. I'm glad you get my vision because I have like 4 of them. That's why I'm sharing. Yeah. Okay. Next, do you want to do the rest of the Handmades while we're up here? Okay, let's do it while we're in that box. Here is another rusty one. This is the flip out. This is the springtime collection. It's a flip out. And I don't think anybody got to see these either because they went so fast. I never got a chance to make them again. This is a page topper or a side page topper. It's just, you know, all embellished. Let's see. D is this rusty girl. I love her. D. And E is this girl with my sewn bits and rust and applique and rust. Just pretty, pretty. Those are 3. Let me see what else I got over here. Oh, I have to do this. Don't let me forget to do this. All right. Oh boy, I gotta go up. Yeah, Robin, you missed all these. These are my latest designs. Robin for B. Kim for C. Carolyn for B. B is gone, Carolyn. Carolyn for D. And going back up, Robin wanted E. I have the A left. The A. Then I have, whoops. Yes. This is a gorgeous page topper. I'm just saying, kind of outdid myself on this one. Stunning. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wowzer. This is a really interesting one. I did this girl. She had this plum dress on, and I had plum applique and this plum lace down here. And there's cream in her dress also, so there's cream and this fringe. It's a page edge. So this was meant to go on the edge of your page to stick out. Page edger. This is another page edger. And it's this beautiful girl with the blue dress on and cream. Here is another page decoration. It's the pink flowers. And this page decoration, it's the turquoise. $3. What are cover toppers? Oh, cover toppers. That's what you mean, the cover, yeah. It took me a minute. What's a cover topper? What? Oh, that's funny. I didn't put it in, so I had to put it in again. I don't think, did I? Wait a minute. I lost everything. Hold on. Okay, let me go back up on. I need to find my go. There's my go. Carolyn wants A. Robin for. I think that was the last round. No, that's right. Okay. Just want to make sure I wasn't making a mistake. Robin for B. Christine B is gone. Kim for D. Patty Rose B is gone. Patty Rose F. There is no F. Patty. No F. Patty. E. Okay, gotcha. And then going back up to the top, I see Carolyn for C. And we are sold out. Yay! Y'all are going to keep me busy, aren't you? I love it. Here's another springtime girl. This is a flip out with a beautiful bow, and this will go along the edge of your page, this really delicate yellow lace. This is a flip out. It's this peach with flowers in her hair, peach applique. Here is a beautiful springtime girl flip out like that, and this is meant to go on the edge of your page, and it's beautiful. This girl with the roses in her dress, I put this gorgeous ruffle that matches her dress. All of this embroidery match her dress. And this goes on the edge of your page. And it's a flip out. And then this one is the same. It has the ruffle on the edge. It's stunning. It's kind of a pale pink color. And that's $3. I know I put it in. Where is it? There it is. Robin for D. Patty for A. Carolyn for C. Robin for C is gone. Carolyn for D. D is gone. Carolyn for E. I have the beautiful peach girl left. Okay. Robin. Thank you, hon. I think I have something for you, Robin. Anyway, this is a page. No, it's a page topper that flips up. It's this beautiful girl, and she's so airy in the picture. I don't know if you can see. So I tried to make the decoration very airy and light. Now this all came about because of this antique, well, it's not antique, this vintage blue organza ruffle that I had. So I made these pink and blue girls. These are page decorations. I thought they looked really springy, very airy. with the organza ruffle. And then this girl is my fave, just saying, because she's got tulle hanging over, just like her picture. She's got tulle hanging over her face with very beautiful roses and applique at the bottom. It is so beautiful. That's one of my faves. Thank you. My enter button seems to be malfunctioning. All right. Robin for B. Kim for A. Carolyn, B is gone. B for Carol. D for Carolyn. B is gone. C for Kim. And E for Carolyn. Yay! Thanks, ladies. I'm glad you liked the blue. I really loved that blue. Here's another one of that girl that I love so much. I made two of her, but see, they're different. A little different applique. And then this is a pocket. It's a rust pocket. All using rusted embroidery and fabric and rolled roses. And what's left I'm going to show up here are this one. It's a flip out. This page embellishment. And this rusted flip out. And that's what's left. And that's it for this week. Thank you all so much. Carolyn for B. Kim for D. Y'all don't like my rusty bits. Patty Rose for C. And E. Nobody for my favorite A, huh? She's my fave. She can live with me anytime. I love her. I love the way she looks. Thank you, Carolyn. Isn't she pretty? You're so sweet. I really appreciate it. All right, girls, what's next? Okay, I went through all my laces, and I had two lace bundles. One was pink and one was purple. And they're $5 a piece. Just every kind of pink lace I had, I put it in there. That's A, and B is purple. And they're $5 a piece. I only have one of each, pink or purple lace. These are all vintage laces. I don't carry any new. Anybody want those? Okay. Then I did. Yes, I got you for the A from the last round. Yeah, I did. I've also got these packs of embossed paper, all embossed. Roses, gears, swirls, leaves, all embossed paper. I had them at $3. I'm going to do them for $2 today. I think there's 10 embossed papers in here. They're great for tags. The bubble, the roses, the swirls. They're great for pockets. Excuse me. They're all embossed paper. And I'm doing them for $2. If anybody wants those. Carolyn, you want one? Thank you, Miss Carolyn. Okay, what's next? Okay, these I've had made for some time. Get them out here. And they're my ruffle. Oh, Christine, Itahari, gotcha. Thank you, Christine. So this is the pink, and what I mean when I say this is a yard ruffle, what I did was I went through my scrap bin and I just started with one fabric, and then I went to the next fabric, then I went to the next fabric, and then I went to the next fabric, and the next, and the next. And you get a yard of pink ruffle, and you can cut them, but you got like 5 different kinds of fabric. So that's what I did. So that is the pinks. I have 2 of those. I have 2 purple. I have 1 mint, 1 tan and peach. 2 of the, if you want me to pull them out and show you, I will, but they're basically what I said. Dark burgundy, rusty green, and 1 blue. If I need to open any of them up, let me know. But 2 pink, 2 purple, 5 different fabrics, 1 mint, 1 peach and tan, and evergreen and dark brick red, looks like, and the blues. They were $5.50 for the yard. I'm going to do them for $4 today, just to move them on out. Patty Rose for F, Patty Rose. And Christine for B. Carolyn for A. Hi, Amy W. Welcome. Kim, the top one. Going back up, let's see, did I miss anybody? Okay, going back up, Patty Rose for D. Thanks for letting me destash these girls. I know many of you didn't get to see them. Christine Etahari for E, that's gone. B for Christine. Did I already? Oh, I already gave you a B. Never mind. You wanted the E, and E's gone. Carolyn wants a B. And I have C and D. She wants a D. And nobody wants C or D left. The mint has pink. And oh, this is the Christmas. Well, it's not really Christmas, but it's pink and mint. Let me show you how beautiful it is. So it's pink and mint roses, pink and mint little flowers, pink and mint little berries, pink and mint and pink and mint holly, and then a solid pink at the back. So that was pink and mint. It was like that Christmas pink. Anyway, that's what it is. If anybody wants that. And then the brick red. The rust E, D was lighter. The rust is E. The rust is E. Not D. Did I give Carolyn the wrong one? She had D. in her, she had D in there. The rust is E. Oh, okay. You're right. You're so right. Right. Okay, Christine wants this. Okay, got it. Now I'm good. Now I have the pink and mint and the rust left. Thanks, everyone. Thanks so much. Yeah, I got you for that. Thank you, girls. All right. Woohoo! I don't know if anybody wants these, but I have this pack of bookmarks that were fairies. Well, they're fairy girls, and I don't really do anything with fairy girls. So if you would like to use them in your pockets or just, they're really pretty. They're 50 cents a piece. Just all right, I've got to get up and get that before I forget, because I will forget. So let me make a list. Robin for 4, Christine for 2. Some don't have the ears showing, so you could use her, but some do have the ears showing. So that's a pretty one with the rose. So if you want me to pick you one without the ears showing that look just like girls, I can do that. All right. Thanks, Robin and Christine. Dawn wants 2 no ears. What is double as? Dawn, 2 no ears. What is no ear? Double as? What does that mean, Christine? Robin says no ears. I hope I have enough of no ear people. I think I have enough. Oh yeah, there's plenty with no ears. Carolyn with no ears too. Double-sided? No, they are one-sided. Oh, they are double-sided. Durr. I didn't know that. Huh. I had no idea. What do you know? Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. All right. Would anybody be interested in a big satin bow from the wedding dress? $5. Anybody? Big satin bow. Beautiful big satin bow. No? Okay. Okay. I have a bag of scrap fabric. It's $2. And then I'm going to get up and get what I needed to do before I forget. Okay. Anybody want the scrap fabric? It's all cotton. Okay. All right. I've got these doilies. So I've got a couple new colors I wanted to show you. So let's go through them. This is A. It's a beautiful ecru color. B. This is white with a little rose in the middle. C is a cream. D is this white with the rose in the middle. E is this ecru with the blue and pink and mint in the middle. F is white. G is this gorgeous one. It's a dark cream. H is a dark cream. Can you see them? This is the new color. It's wine. Gorgeous wine. And H-I-J. J is blue. And those are 50 cents a piece. And I'll make a list. Kim for a D. Carolyn for E times 4. Christine for 4 wine. I times 4. Dawn for E. I and J times 3. Everybody got theirs? Thank you, ladies. Then I had this new springtime colors I wanted to bring you. All right. A. This is a blue. B is spring yellow. Pink, variegated pink is C. D is variegated blue. E is variegated green. F is dark purple. Let me hold on just a second, Carolyn. J times 4. Got you, Carolyn. G is white little flower. H is this green, apple green. I is this swirl. J is hyacinth purple. K is white. H-A-J-K. L is denim blue. M is apple green. N is the filet crochet flower. O is this cutie patootie fluffy one. P is the 4-leaf clover. Q is the little tiny medallion. R is a aquamarine. S is pink. T is this little round medallion. U is this cream. And the new colors, the wine is V. The baby blue is W. All right. Springtime doilies, anybody? Yeah, I got you, Carolyn. All right, Kim for C, G, and N, and S times 4. Carolyn for H, J, I, S, and V, 2 each. Patty Rose for B times 4. And P times 4. Christine for V times 4. Carolyn for L times 2. All right. Everybody got theirs? Not I. Oh, L. Okay, I understand. Thank you. Dawn. V and W times 2. Yeah, those are my new colors. Thank you, ladies. All right, let me put these up so I don't drop them everywhere. Okay. Still trying to get through this fabric, girls, I'll tell you. So I have this beautiful vintage boucle fabric. It's stunning. It's this, it's a yard long. It's this beautiful pink, and it makes great snippets. It frays beautifully. It would be a gorgeous journal cover. I was going to do it for a yard. Yeah, I cut them in yard pieces because I have a lot of it. I know Coco Chanel used to make stuff with this, her clothing. I'm going to mark it down to $3 for the yard, and I have several. That's a good deal. This would make gorgeous journal covers. It's a beautiful fabric. No? Y'all are missing out. That's a gorgeous one. All right, let's do some fabric. This is about a yard of green. Orange. It's so soft. It must be brushed cotton. It looks like about a yard of it. ABC is purple. Also about a yard. No, it's pink. All pink. And D is purple plaid. And they're $1. Anybody for this round? Christine for D. Thank you, Christine. Dawn for A. Anyone else? Thank you, girls. All right. I have a fat quarter of muslin. This little green fabric has ladybugs. I think they are ladybugs. This beautiful brown floral. This red floral. And this is floral roses on a brown background. That's E. $1. Carolyn for A. And D. Dawn for E. Thanks, Dawn. Okay. I have this beautiful blue floral. Daisy fabric. Got a beautiful big daisy. That's about a yard long. Here is a red doily. It was in there, so it's going to be C. Pink. There's probably a half a yard of this pink. That's D. And E is this fat quarter of this beautiful pink, pale pink. $1. Hey, Janine, are you still here? Carolyn for E. Patty Rose for A. Kim for an E. And no one for the rest. Dawn for an E. Nobody wants this pink? It's pink. Rosy pink. Okay. I have this paisley. It's kind of like a duck cloth weight. It's thicker. And I have a big bundle of this paisley, really earth tones, and it's probably 2-3 yards. And I'm going to do those for $1 a piece. Get them out of here. Oh, good. So Patty and, can I get a sunflower? Yes, you can. Patty Rose for A and Christine for B. Yay, going to your house. And who asked for the sunflower? Patty Rose. Gotcha. Okay. Oopsie. Dropped it. I have so much fabric, girls. I'll be selling dollar fabric for a while. Okay. Here we go. This is white. And it is, I'm going to do $1 a fat quarter. It's cotton. Cotton, muslin, white. This is pink. It's like a silky feeling, kind of organza feeling. That's B. It's $1. This is a dark olive fabric. I love this fabric. It's old. It's cotton, I think. I don't know. But it's stunning. You saw me use this on my snippets over there. This is C. It's going to be $1 a fat quarter. Olive is very hard to find. So if you find olive, you better snatch it up. Okay. Kim for an A. So let me get a big sticker because it's going to be by the fat quarter. $1 fat quarter, Kim and Dawn. And Dawn wants B. Dawn. And Dawn wants a C. I'll give you a nice big piece of it, Dawn. I have a lot. Thanks, ladies. So much. All right. Oh, gosh. I also have these yellow satin. I wish Janine was here. 4 of the white muslin cotton. Yes, 4 for Kim. You just want a yard of white muslin, I can do that. This is rust napkins. I love them. Oh my gosh. They have leaves on them. It's just the color. Did I get you? I don't see you. Let me look back up. I don't see you. Didn't come in. So what did you want, honey? E, B, and C? Or B and C? B and C. Gotcha. Okay. B is gone, but I'll put you down for C. Okay. Yeah, it didn't. I guess it didn't come through. So B is the rust, and C is coffee dyed muslin. And it's a fat quarter size, I think. Yeah. And it's going to be $1 a piece. $1 each. Fabric Destash. All right. Carolyn for A and E. There's no E. There's C. C. So I figured. Dawn for B. And C. Did I miss anybody? Oh, Kim wanted an E. I don't have an E. No E, Kim. Did you mean C? C, yeah. Kim. Okay, so I have rust left and I have 1 yellow left. If anybody wants it. I probably should just put that in Janine's bag because I know she would want it. Or Mary. They both are collecting yellow at the moment. Okay. Let me put that over there. Okay. Thank you, girls. Then I have this fabric. It's beautiful, like a dark gray with peach flowers and green leaves. I think I have 10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 left. So that's going to be $1 fat. I have this burlap with the lace in the middle, and you're going to get this big piece. And I have several of those. That's B. And I have this gorgeous, okay, I see you, Carolyn. It's a pink scalloped placemat. Now, if you want the whole set, maybe I should do this because I know you and Kim, Carolyn, both love pink. Let's do them individually. Where's my C? So $1 a fat quarter or per piece, whatever it is. Whoopsie. All right. Here we go. I didn't know if people wanted a set, you know, placemats, pink placemats or what for their table. So Patty Rose for an A. And Carolyn for an A. Kim for C times 2. Dawn for 2A. Anybody for, yeah, Carolyn for 2 pink placemats. Nobody for the burlap. Did I get everybody? Okay. Then I have the pink napkins, the scallop napkins that match. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and they're linen or cotton pink scallop napkins that match the placemat, and they're $1 a piece. Kim for 2. The other ones were the oval placemats. These are the napkins. Okay, Carolyn needs 4 placemats and 4 napkins. You got it. All right. Thanks, ladies. Woohoo! What's next? Almost done with this bin. I have these old napkins that have lace around them. They're cream, and they have this cream old lace around them. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, and they're $1 each. They're pretty, aren't they? I thought they were. Kim for 2, and Carolyn for the rest. How about that? Thanks, ladies. Okay, let's do a couple laces. I think I have 2 yards of this mint color with the roses. I have this, see, it's 2 yards of this beautiful pink embroidered double scallop with flowers on each side. 2 yards of that one. C is this beautiful rose color, and I have coffee dyed this and it turns out beautiful. And D is this tiny lace, which I kind of absolutely love. Has little roses on it. And E over here is this pink crocheted lace. And I have several of that. A, C, D, and E are $2 a yard, and B is $4 a yard. Yeah, I really want to do one more, but that's okay. I'll do it next round. Okay, Kim for B. And E. Gotcha. Carolyn for B and E. Tammy for B. B is gone, Tammy, sorry. All right. have this pink. All right, these are available. Nobody wants the little roses? Okay. So I've got this beautiful wallpaper. It's really pretty and thick. It's going to be great to use on all of your projects. Look how pretty. It might be stickable wallpaper, so you could actually stick it. It's a beautiful teal color with flowers, and I'm going to do it for $1 a yard because I have a lot. And it'll come rolled and softly folded inside of your bag or box. I kind of roll it and then I barely kind of fold it like that, but it's wallpaper. It'll be fine. It's this gorgeous teal color. Isn't it pretty? I couldn't not buy it. It was just too pretty. I didn't know it was stickable. That's even a plus. All right, can't get it back to where it was. So, Carolyn for 1 yard, Patty Rose for 2 yards, Christine Etahari for 2 yards, Tammy for 1 yard, anybody else? Gorgeous. Okay. Let's see. Let me put that there. I have this crochet, and it's got the scallops on it. It's a beautiful ecru, and it's going to be $3 a yard, and I have this much. Carolyn for 2. Anyone else? Thank you, Miss Carolyn. Kim for 2. I bet you that's all I got. Thanks, girls. Now, I have this. This is beautiful brown Venice lace. And I have it in the antique gold, which is kind of like a tan. It's not really gold. A or B, the brown or the tan, and they're $2 a yard. And I buried my pen. I use this stuff in everything. Carolyn for 1 each. Patty Rose for 1 each. 2 of the last ecru, please. Oh, I think I'm going to be out, Christine Joyce. I'll write you down. But I bet you I'm out. But we'll see. Dawn for 1 each. I may have 1 left. We'll see. But I wrote it down. Anybody else for these? These are beautiful. Okay. Anybody else? Thanks, girls. Got it. had two yellows that I pulled out of my stash. I haven't shown. This is a kind of a goldenrod yellow cotton. That is A. And this is a pale, pale yellow cotton. And that is B, and it's $1 a fat quarter. Christine Joyce for 2B. Carolyn for 1 each. Dawn for 2 each. Thank you, ladies. Everybody's into yellow right now. Hard to keep up, but I've shown so much yellow over the past several days. Several weeks. I've shown a lot of yellow. All right, let me pull this fabric bucket down, see what we got. Okay, I still have more of this beautiful upholstery fabric that has the blue flowers. This was very expensive, like $200 a yard. And I'm selling it for $2 a fat quarter. And I have several fat quarters available. I'm just going to throw some stuff out, and if you want it, say I want that upholstery fabric. Here's a tablecloth. It's white. It's 58 by 108. I'll take $5 for it. Carolyn, you want one of those? Okay. We'll do a speed round here. What I call a speed round, just to try to empty this bucket. All right. So we're at the tablecloth. I have 2 bags of wooden beads. I'll do them for $5 a piece. I have a bag of bias tape, pink and blue and white bias tape. We'll do that for $2. If you see anything you want, just say what it is. What else is in this bucket? Dawn, what are you saying, A? Tell me what you want. Okay, I've got a whole bag of cameos. Oh, I have 2 of the daisy kits that I made. The daisy kits, these, I have 2 of them. Dawn, I have the upholstery, the tablecloth for $5, the beads for $5, the bias tape. Okay, Dawn, I get you. 2 for Dawn. Dawn. $2. Okay, and then Carolyn wants the bias tape. Gotcha. So I have 2 of the daisy kits. They come with a dangle, lace, buttons, fabric, several kinds of fabrics that all blend and match. And 5 yards of lace, doilies, buttons, and 2 dangles. Wow. So that's the daisy kit. I believe they were $8. Yeah. I think they were more than that, weren't they? They were $15. Let me look. I got 2 dangles in there. We'll do them for 10. 10 for the daisy kits. Okay. Golden tan lace. Okay, I gotcha. 10 for the daisy kits. I got 1 for Robin. Anybody else? And then let me put Let me put Pristine Etahari on 2 each of the laces. Gotcha. Okay. Christine Joyce wants a daisy kit. Okay. Thanks, ladies, for following. I know it's a little trying to get through this bucket. Woohoo! Alright, so nobody wanted those, so I can put those up. What are these? I got these. Oh, let's do these. Nobody wanted the tablecloth, and I got Dawn for this. Okay. Well, that got rid of that bucket. Let's do these. Oh, I had one more lace. Hold on. One more lace. This is the wide lace. It's white, gorgeous white. It's vintage, and it's $2. I didn't get you for lace. Oh, well, I thought, who said that? Oh, that was Christine Joyce. Gotcha. Not Etahari. The wrong Christine. I gotta make sure I keep that straight. Ooh, that would have been awful. I have to watch my P's and Q's this week. I got 2 Christines in the house. Okay, $2 a yard on the lace. Did I put it in? 2, go. And I have 15 yards. Christine Joyce. Oh, I did? Let me go back up. Oh, boy. Okay, Carolyn Clark. Okay, thanks, Robin. I have 15 yards of it, so if anybody wants more, let me know. All right, now I have not shown these in a long time, but they were in the bucket, so let's go through them. And I'm going to mark them down. These are my cameos. My handmade cameos. A, B, C, D, E. What's that for? These are cameos from Hong Kong. They're vintage. This is the blue one. Here's the red. Here is the teal. Here is the peach. And here is another dark red and pink. Red and pink. And those were $6, but I'm going to put them at $4 today just to move them on out. Moving on out. There's Janine. Janine, I got to talk to you. Janine, don't go anywhere. Hold on. Janine wants D. Robin for C. Patty Rose for A. Carolyn Clark for B. I want to sell my old stuff so I can keep making new stuff. You know? Patty Rose for D. Yay, y'all got it. Thanks so much. What? Look. Yellow satin. Goldenrod yellow cotton. And light yellow cotton. $1 a fat quarter. Look. Uh-oh, I lost my sticker on that goldenrod. No. No, say it ain't so. Oh, no, no. Okay, if anybody wanted the goldenrod, my sticker fell off. Please, please, please tell me now. Oh, no. Maybe this is it. No? Oh, I'm so sorry, girls. Please put it in if you wanted that goldenrod. Or I'll go back and watch. So, Janine, you don't want any yellow? Put on this sticker. Dawn wanted 2. Janine wants 1 yard each. I don't have a yard each, but I'll give you what I have each left, okay? Carolyn wanted a goldenrod. I'll go back and watch and make sure I got everybody who wanted it. Okay, thanks so much. Okay, what else is left over here? I have a big bow. If anybody wanted the big satin bow, I had it at $3. Okay, and then I had these appliques. These I haven't shown before. They're really pretty. They're 3D. They have the raised flower. And I have this applique. This one is pretty. You can cut up and use in so many ways. That's B. So they're $2 a piece, appliques. Dawn, you want the satin bow? Sure. You can have it for $3. I'm not sure if that's what I said, but I would love to pass that to you. Woohoo! Oh, I just threw everything. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Go back up. Janine for B times 2. Let's put you down for 1 so far. Carolyn for 1 of each. A 2, Janine, times 2, okay? So I have 2 of A. I have 4, so I can do, so that's gone. The B is gone. Yeah, the bow, did you want that satin bow for $3, Dawn? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 1 left of A, if anybody wants it. 1 left. Anybody want the last one? Okay, I got you for it, Dawn. Thank you. Okay, Carolyn. Getting a good deal. I had $3 on that. Didn't look at it very well. Okay, I have these beautiful large collars that can be cut up. And they are, I have $4 each. Let's do $3 a piece. I have 3 of them. These beautiful collars. But you could take this and cut it up in so many ways, and you can put it around your journals. I mean, there's just so many things you can do with this because it has no beads on it. You can embellish it later. So I'm marking these down to 3. Carolyn Clark for 2. Anybody want the last one, or I'll use it in snippets? All right, that's that. Don't put that in the box, okay? Then I have, oh yeah, this. Okay, Carolyn, you're not going to leave me one for a snippet, are you? Go ahead. Okay, I have these beautiful ones. These are embellished with rhinestones and pearls. Aren't they pretty? I have several. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. These are 4. I have the baby blue. No, that's okay. Cheryl, if you saw what I have, there's no need for me to have anything like that. Ooh, I found these. These are different but the same. Where'd my C go? No, that's why I love making snippet things, because I have so much I can use. And then those are more expensive, but I'll mark those down too. Okay, and then I've got this one. I know I'm running out of room, but I'll show you what this one looks like. It's a beautiful one. Okay, A is this beautiful, see the rounded flowers, pearls and rhinestones. B is the blue. I only have 4. No, I only have 2. 2 blue. Now, oh, it is it the same? No, it's different. The difference from this one is the leaves are rounded. On here, the leaves are pointy, like leaves. So that's the only difference, really. And then D is this pink and blue and yellow 3D. I've had this forever. I just haven't cut it up. Otherwise, I would have cut it up and used it in a lot of different projects. So those are 4. Okay. Here we go. Janine for 3A. And Carolyn for 1 each. Janine for 2 blue. Blues are gone. Well, I might share one with Carolyn. And then anybody for Carolyn for the C, 1 of C. And then she wants the D. Thank you. Christine, let's give Christine Joyce the D. She didn't get one. Okay, there we go. Everybody got something. Thank you, ladies. But wait, there's more. Now, these are my favorites. I've used these in the snippets you saw earlier. But personally, I like the more fancy ones, the beaded ones, because I still cut them up and I make beautiful things out of them. These are spectacular. I'm just saying. Look at the beadwork and sequins. I mean, it's just full, chock full of beads. And because they're machine made, they don't fall off when you cut around them. But look, you can cut here, you can cut here, you can cut around that one, you can cut around that one and that one. It just is made so that you can cut them apart. Now, B is this gorgeous, just stunning pearl and beaded applique. Just saying, it's stunning. Also machine made, so I think you can cut it, but I would glue it just to make sure before you cut it. But you could cut this big piece out, this flower out, and all this leaf part. They're just stunning. Just saying, these are things I use, so I'm just trying to share. I have a lot of these because I use them a lot. A or B, I have 5 of A and 2 of B. So Carolyn wants 1 of each, and Christine Joyce 1 of each. What a one to come in on, Christine. 2 of each for Carolyn. Well, I don't have 2 of that, but I can give you 2 of this one. Anybody else for A? Because I have several A left. That's the one I use the most, and so great. Beadwork coming your way. Woohoo! I saw another colorful one down here. Let me look. This one. Oh yeah, I had these 2. I found some down here on the bottom. So I found a sequined one. These 2 3D flowers. And then this guy. Ugh. Okay, this is a sequined applique. These are the 3D flowers. So you can cut those apart. A and B are 2. This one is beaded, rhinestone, and pearl, all cuttable. It's a stunner. And C is 7. A and B is 2, and C is 7, and I only have 1 of 7. That's it. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did have another colorful one down here. Okay, we'll show it in a minute. I had another colorful one. Okay. Oh. Whoa, go back. Janine for C. Okay, you didn't get one, so Janine. And then Carolyn for A. And Christine Joyce C is gone. And Carolyn for a B. I have 1 B left. Anybody want the other one? Oh, Janine wanted it. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Okay, this is the last colorful one I have. And I have 2 of them. So get your fingers ready. It's a gorgeous one. It's got sequins, pearls, rhinestones, all organza flowers. It's a beauty. You can cut it here. Whoopsie. You can cut it here, and you can cut it here. So you actually have 3 appliques in one. And these are 7. Go. Go, go, girls, go. Carolyn and Dawn. Oh, good. Dawn didn't get one. Awesome. Thank you, ladies, so much. I still have quite a few of the plain appliques, the white that I cut up and use in snippets and stuff. I have it in pink. And I have it in rose. And these are $1.50. And these are so great because they're just great to embellish. Just stick a pearl on there, a rhinestone, or whatever. So I have all those left if anybody wants them. $1.50. Thanks, Dawn. Thank you, everyone, for coming and supporting my channel. And I think we made it through the box, at least partial way through. Okay, let me make a list. So Janine wants 3. Carolyn for 3. And Dawn for 1 each. And Tammy 1 each. Okay. Okay, I still have more white. And I still have more pink, I think. Yeah. So $1.50 each. Okay, thank you, ladies. Put those over here. All right. I don't know if anyone is interested, but I have these Greek goddess cards. Greek goddess. They're going to be 3 for $1. Let's see. Carolyn, 2 more of each. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. The white and the pink. Okay. Gotcha. So the Greek goddess cards. Anybody want those? 3 for $1. Oh, okay. There's something we didn't do. I have these mathematical monthlies. They're $2. They have great pages, lots of neat numbers and equations to use in collage. See? I don't know if you can read that. This looks blurry on my screen, but it's all mathematical equations. They're $2 a book, and I have 4. Okay, and let's see. Oh, Janine, wait, hold on. Carolyn for 2, and Janine for 1. Thank you. I got 1 left. 1 left. Oh, I wanted to do these. These were right here. These I haven't shown in a long time. These were my assemblages. So I don't know if y'all got to see my assemblages. They were fun to make. So these were my assemblages, great for covers. They're all metal. B is the red with the vintage red rose. This is from Japan. Lots of check rhinestones. And then this is a black and silver with a vintage key. And then this is a black and silver. So they were $6. I'm going to mark them down to $3 a piece just to move them on out. B for Janine. C for Carolyn. A for Carolyn. And D for Carolyn. Thank you, ladies, helping me destash. So I can go on to my new passion, which is all the fabric. All right, then I made these dangles, and I think they were stunning. So this is A. They're all rhinestones, and I made those on a flat back. Here is the B, this teal. The C is red and crystal AB, and the D is green. They're stunning. And the F over here is pink. They're very Victorian looking. And they were $5. I'm going to do them for $3. Carolyn for A, and D, and F, because nobody came in for any. I have the teal and the red left. All right. Thanks, everyone. Then I have 2 of these that I made. These were my little assemblages on their charms. And they have vintage rhinestones, pearls, rolled roses, just all kinds of vintage stuff on them. This is the red one. And this is the green one. Green and blue. And this is the green. These were also, I love doing tiny things. So we'll do those for $3 to move them out. They were $5. Okay. Wow. Okay. I guess I need to make more of those. Robin for B. I have lots of vintage rhinestones, and that's what I was doing to use them up. Carolyn for A, and Janine for C. Yay, everybody got one. Well, look, an empty bag. Woohoo! Awesome. Okay, girls, I think I've totally covered up my table. I do have one thing. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see if we can do some housekeeping here. I really am serious about destashing. Whoopsie. Is this the wrong pile? Yeah, that has somebody. That's the wrong pile. Never mind. Not that pile. This pile. I'll get it straight here in a minute. I don't want to give away stuff or sell stuff I've already sold. That would be awful. There we go. Okay, girls, I'm serious. Destashing fabric. I have 2 of these florals. This is just make me an offer. Any reasonable offer will be probably accepted. Tons of fabric and a doily in all colors. And the scrap bag to boot. Make me an offer. I'm just really wanting to get stuff out of here, you know. Any reasonable offer will be accepted. Otherwise, it has to go to the thrift store. All right. If you see some in your bag, don't. You had the miscellaneous stick bag already and someone bought it. I don't have a sticker on it. Nobody bought it. I don't have a sticker on it. Nope. Nobody bought it. I showed it. Nobody bought it. Okay. Then I'm going to quit so I don't sell something that I've already sold. All right, girls. Y'all have been awesome. Thank you all so much for sharing the day with me and helping me destash. Next week, I will have bundles. I'll be doing a couple videos, couple bundle videos of destash bundles. And I will invoice tomorrow unless your invoice is not big enough to invoice, and then I'll probably hold it. But I think everybody's will be fine. If you ever need to talk to me, oh, Carolyn, you want the snippets? Okay. You can always reach me on email. That's the best way. But I'm always available for you. And if I can make you anything special, you can always reach out. And yeah, thank you all so much for loving all the things that I do. It really makes me feel good, and I love doing it, and I think you all get that. So, all right, girls, I'm going to call it a night and clean off my desk and sort. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you all so much. See you next week.